your general thoughts.
I mean, my general thoughts is this. Are you familiar with the rapper Lil Uzi Vert?
No.
I think it's a huge problem that the youth of America have to bombard their favorite rapper or pop musician and ask them to pay back their student loans. They're not even asking for selfies anymore. Are you a fan of Taylor Swift? Are you a Swiftie? Because even her fans have gone up to her and said, will you please pay back my student loans?
The American people can remain confident in the soundness and the resilience of our financial system.
Over the past few weeks, many Americans have felt anxiety about their finances and their future.
The winner of the presidential race, CNN projects Donald Trump wins the presidency.
A SARS-like virus, which has infected hundreds in China, has now reached the United States. Airports around the world are stepping up health screenings on passengers arriving from Wuhan, China.
When you're on a newsfeed, I don't want to just show you any news. I want to show you the most viral, engaging, longest argumentative comment threads. Everyone just wants to rip at you apart, watch it on TV.
伟大、光荣、正确的中国共产党万岁！
I want to talk about how this fire is affecting us and how we can navigate through it. The main thing young people need to understand is that they didn't start the fire. As cliche as it might sound, it's true. However, a more deeper analysis led me to try and understand why this fire seems to be getting hotter and much larger. The earth was here before you were, and there were moments that happened, big moments and even bad moments. And these are the moments that were taken into account in making the rules of the game you are playing today. You can say there was a lot of trial and error. There are forces, institutions, and special interest groups who want to fan the flames. This isn't a climate change allegory, but this is me trying to explain how people want to distract you to the point you get so far off course, you start to get a little lost and doubt yourself. That doubt allows them to put whatever they want in front of you and make you think you decided to do whatever it is you decided to spend your time on. Shows like Euphoria just give me the goosebumps, because it is so clear that they are introducing a lot of subjects and topics that a lot of young people find relatable. Then there are the people like me who view the show as something that is shooting to the forefront of what young people should think it's cool. For me, it does nothing, but for some, they see people like Drake and Zendaya get behind a project and watch it. Not to say the show isn't good, it's directed beautifully, but what is it about? Without spoiling it, the drama, to say the least, is really out there and grabs the viewer's attention, but it's very empty. But if you put that in a show with S-tier editing and nudity, you will actually have a show, I guess. I feel like shows like these aren't speaking to the youth in a genuine way. I really feel like they are flat out telling kids and young adults what to do and how to behave to a disturbing extent. These distractions lull you to sleep and just make it that much more easier to tune you out of society by making you tune in. I'm not the biggest fan of Karl Marx, but I do understand why so many people, especially younger people, gravitate towards its teachings. We are all aliens because our society has started to alienate us. My point is that when you are living your life throughout the day, you gotta be smart about what you spend your energy on. And these big companies live off brand loyalty and how much energy you're gonna spend on them. That energy, whether it's acknowledging them or repping them or buying their products, doesn't help you. These companies are not your friends. Now back to what I was saying about doubt spreading through society. You see, if you doubt yourself, you're playing into their game. You have to be the one to define yourself. You'll hear teachers say, well, I don't know how you're going to find a job after school, and that it's hard right now. You got the news saying all kinds of crazy things that can make you feel like the world is ending. And if the world is ending, why should we care? If we only have such a short amount of time on Earth, what's the point? It's times like these where songs like 5 Years by David Bowie come into mind. That's the mindset of most kids right now. A sense of hopelessness that fills the air. I feel now more than ever we have our distractions, whatever they may be, positive or negative, to keep us from dwelling on how out of sync everything is. I personally just think everything is geared toward us having to consume something, and nothing is really genuine other than some face-to-face interactions and gestures you may come across in your life. Everything is an algorithm, and everything must be done to please the algorithm, because that is the path to success. So we're basically living for Skynet at this point. Like before, companies had to go out and do market research, and that part of the company, it was in the basement wing of the company. They had a basement budget, and now it's everything. Ads are everything, and influencing people towards these products is how you get paid. It's essentially a weird game of follow the leader, but only the leader is signed to the max contract. Not to mention the fact everyone, even people with $500 in their bank account, walk around cities dressed like elites, because nowadays those social acceptance points could lead to big bucks in the future. I don't know, man. I don't know what the future holds, but I find myself not seeing much light at the end of the tunnel. Like, did I miss the glory days? Did I miss the best times of history? Or is there more still to come? Right now, the creative landscape and climate is practically disheveled. And I'm going to try to make more videos and be more consistent because I feel better when I do work that is fulfilling. I know there are so many other people in the world that are worried of what is to come, and it's hard finding your inspiration or any motivation for the days you face. However, you deserve to live, and you deserve to live for yourself. That is something no one can take away from you. Things look bleak right now, but they won't always be.